Good morning, students. In yesterday class, we discussed about errors and its applications. That is, subtraction of errors and addition of errors and multiplication of errors and also divisions of errors. And the last one also completed. That is, combination of errors in case of a quantity raised to different powers. This one also completed in yesterday class. And one more example about combination of errors in case of a quantity raised to different powers. This is the very most important in examination point of view. Now let us start. So Z is a physical quantity, depends upon A, B and C. Z is a physical quantity, depends upon the factors A, B, C as Z is equal to A power P, B power Q, C power R. C power R. In this case, A, B, C and Z are variable quantities. P, Q, R are constants. See dear students, P, Q, R are constants. These are constants. Okay. So, how to calculate the percentage error in this case? So, dear students, Z, A, B, C are variable quantities, that is 4 physical quantities, and P, Q, R are constants. So, how to find out the percentage error in this case? Okay. So, let us start. So, taking logarithm on both sides, log Z is equal to log of, so that is P log A plus Q log B minus R log C. R log C. Okay. Then differentiate the above equation, that is delta Z by R dZ by Z is equal to P into dA by A plus Q into dB by B minus R into dC by C. So after differentiation, dZ by Z is equal to P into dA by A plus Q into dB by B minus R into dC by C. Okay. So then in this case, maximum possible error is nothing but maximum possible error or a relative error is, so maximum possible relative error is so delta Z by Z is equal to dZ by Z is nothing but delta Z by Z P into, so delta A by A plus Q into delta B by B plus R into delta C by C. Because error always positive, not a negative. Total error always must be added. So delta Z by Z is equal to P into delta A by A plus Q into delta B by B plus R into delta C by C. So this is the maximum possible relative error. Maximum possible relative error in a Z. Okay. Then after we calculate the percentage error. So percentage error in Z is delta Z by Z into 100 is equal to P into delta A by A into 100 plus Q into delta B by B into 100 plus R into delta C by C into 100. So this is the percentage error in physical quantity Z. In physical quantity Z. Okay students, this is the very most important in examination point of view. So now we discuss some problems about errors. Suppose, see errors, okay, problems. Problem number 1, okay. One side of a cube is measured as 4 meter. See, dear students, let us consider a cube. This is a very simple problem. One side of the cube is measured as 4 meter. Measured as 4 meter. And error in this side is given by delta A is equal to 1%. What is its volume? What is its volume? See dear students, this is the cube. One side of the cube is given by 4 meter. Error is measured in one side is nothing but 1%. 1%. What is the volume of the cube? What is the volume of the cube? See, volume of the cube. Volume of the cube. V is equal to AQ. That is the formula. Volume of the cube is nothing but AQ. Okay. So V is equal to AQ. What is the value of A? 4 Q plus or minus. So error is what? Delta A whole cube. Delta A whole cube. So V is equal to, so 64 plus delta A what? 1%. That is 1 cube. That is 1 cube. That is 64 plus or minus 1%. Plus or minus 1%. This is the volume of the cube. So error also multiplied with 3. So error also 3 times, but in this case 1. Suppose error is 2, 2 into 2 into 2, 8%. Error is 8%. Okay. But in this case only 1 is there. So 1 cube is nothing but 1. So 64 plus or minus 1. This is the simple formula. Okay. Simple method to calculate the error. Okay, next one. Next one is, next problem. Next problem, problem number 2. Problem number 2. What is the error? What is the error in density of the cube? What is the error in density? Error in density. So we calculate the error in density. What is the error density of the cube? If the maximum error in the measurement of mass and length are mass. Error in mass already given. Error in mass. Error in mass is equal to error in mass and length are 3% and 2%. 3%. Similarly, error in length 2% will be given. So, in this case, error in density. So, find out the error in density. If error in mass is 3%, error in length is 2%. So already given. So what is the error in density of the cube? Okay. See, already we know density is nothing but mass by volume. Mass by volume. See, mass divided by volume means, so volume means area into L. area into L. So mass by area is nothing but pi r square. Area is nothing but pi r square. Or so in this case only error in length. Only length మనకి ఇచ్చాడు కాబట్టి so this is nothing but volume of the cube L cube. So that is this is the L cube is the volume. So is nothing but I will take only L cube. So this is not required. So density of the cube is equal to mass by volume. Mass by like this volume of the cube L cube. Okay. Then we calculate density. We calculate error in density. That is percentage error in density only. So percentage error delta rho by rho into 100 is equal to. So delta m by m into 100 plus already percentage error will be given. That means this is what delta m by m into 100. This is what delta L by L into 100. These are the percentage errors in mass and length. Okay. Then 3 into delta L by L into 100. Okay. Substituting above values, then we will get error in density. Percentage error in density. That is equal to, what is the value of delta M by L into 100? 3%. Plus 3 into what? That is 2%. That is 2%. Then 3 plus 6, that is equal to 9%. This is the percentage error in density. Percentage error in density. See, dear student, is very most important one. Okay. So this is already given 3 and this is 3 into delta L by L into 100 what? 2. 3 into 2, 6 plus 3, 9%. Okay. Next one. Next we will discuss another problem number 3. Physical quantity Q depends on X, Y, Z as, see dear student, physical quantity Q depends on X, Y and Z as Q is equal to X 3y square by Z. X cube y square by Z. The percentage error in X, Y, Z are percentage error already given students, delta x by x into 100, that is equal to what? 1%. And percentage error in y, that is 2%. Percentage error in z, that is equal to 3% already given. So physical quantity Q depends on X, Y, Z as Q is equal to X cube into Y square by Z. The percentage error in X, Y, Z are 1%, 2%, 3%. What is the percentage error in Q? Calculate the percentage error. Percentage error in Q. What is the percentage error in Q? So this is the very most important one. Okay, see, percentage error delta Q by Q into 100 is equal to, so dear student, very simple. So 3 delta x by x already మనం ఇందాక డిస్కస్ చేసామన్నా. So powers, so 3 delta x by L, delta x by x into 100 plus 2 into delta y by y into 100 plus delta z by z into 100. Okay, see, delta z by z into 100, very most important problem. So percentage error in Q, that is 3 into delta x by into 100 what? That is 1 plus 2 into delta y by y into 100 what? 2 plus delta y by delta z by z into 100 3. Only 3. So 3 plus 4 plus 3. 4 plus 3 7. 7 plus 3 10%. That is 10. So the answer is 10%. That is percentage error in Q, the very most important one. So NEET gaani CET gaani 2-3 times ఇచ్చారు ఇది. ఓకేనా? నెక్స్ట్ వన్. సో ఎర్రర్స్ మీద ఒక ప్రాబ్లం కంపల్సరీగా వస్తుంటుంది కామన్గా. నెక్స్ట్ వన్, ఫోర్త్ ప్రాబ్లం. The percentage error in mass and speed are. The percentage error in mass and speed are given by 2% and 3% respectively. Find the maximum error in kinetic energy. So percentage error in mass, percentage error in velocity already given. So find the percentage error in kinetic energy. Dear student, already we know kinetic energy is equal to half mv square. So half is the dimensionless quantity, so that is the constant. So percentage error in kinetic energy into 100 is equal to what? So delta m by m into 100 plus 2 into delta v by v into 100. Okay? So simply delta m by l into 100. So what? 2 plus 2 into delta v by v 3. That is equal to 2 plus 6. That is equal to 8%. This is percentage error in kinetic energy. Okay? మనం CET నీట్ కాబట్టి దీన్ని రాయకుండానే డైరెక్ట్గా రాసేయచ్చు. డైరెక్ట్గా సాల్వ్ చేయొచ్చు వితౌట్ ప్రాబ్లం, వితౌట్ ఫార్ములా మనం డైరెక్ట్గా అర్థమైపోతుంది కాబట్టి తిరిగి ఈజీగా క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేసేయచ్చు. ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్ వన్. So next problem is like this on the board. So first one is, in vernier calipers n divisions of vernier scale coincide with n minus 1 divisions of main scale. In each one division represents 1 millimeter. So on main scale, one division nothing but 1 millimeter. The vernier constant is. So dear students, the very simple problem. Vernier calipers, n divisions on vernier scale. N divisions. So problem number 1 on the board. So n divisions on the vernier scale. So n vernier scale divisions is equal to what? n minus 1 main scale divisions already given. Generally this is the formula. This is the principle of vernier calipers. Okay. So n vernier scale divisions is equal to n minus 1 main scale divisions. I want one vernier scale division. So first of all we calculate the one vernier scale divisions is equal to what? One vernier scale division is equal to, on cross multiplication, n minus 1 by n into main scale divisions. So one vernier scale division is equal to n minus 1 by n into main scale divisions. Okay, then so we calculate the vernier constant. So vernier constant formula, vernier constant is equal to 1 main scale division minus 1 vernier scale division. This is the formula to find out the vernier constant. సో మనం ప్రాక్టికల్స్లో చేస్తాం. 1 మెయిన్ స్కేల్ డివిజన్ మైనస్ 1 వెర్నియర్ స్కేల్ డివిజన్ ఈజ్ నథింగ్ బట్ వెర్నియర్ కాన్స్టెంట్. వెర్నియర్ క్యాలిపర్స్ కాన్స్టెంట్ అనేది. సో 1 మెయిన్ స్కేల్ డివిజన్ minus 1 vernier scale division what? N minus 1 by n into MSD. So MSD main scale division will be common. Bracket begin 1 minus n minus 1 by n. Then MSD LCM n minus n plus 1 by n. Minus n plus n cancel. Then 1 by n main scale divisions. Vernier constant is equal to what? 1 by n main scale division. So 1 main scale division what? In which 1 division on main scale is equal to 1 millimeter given already. So 1 main scale division is equal to what? 1 millimeter, that is millimeter. So this is the simple answer. Suppose in terms of centimeters is nothing but 1 by m. Millimeter what? 10 power minus 3 meter is nothing but 1 by n. 10 power minus 1 into 10 power minus 2 meter. So 10 power minus 1 denominator goes there 1 by 10 n. 10 power minus 2 is nothing but centimeter. So this is also correct. This is also correct. This is millimeter, this is centimeter. So very most important one. Next one. Next problem. So next problem, students. Second one, error in radius of the sphere is 1%. Find the error in volume. Error in radius. Like this. Second problem, students. Delta R by R already given. That is delta R by R into 100 given. Error in radius of the sphere is 1. Find the error in volume. So find the error. Find the error in volume. Find the percentage error in volume. Percentage error in volume. Okay, that is a sphere. So volume of the sphere is nothing but 4 by 3 pi r cube. 4 by 3 pi r cube. 4 by 3 pi is the constant. So neglect the constant term. Then delta V by V into 100. That is percentage error in volume is equal to. So 3 delta R by R. Delta R by R into 100. So this is already given 1%. That is 1. That is equal to 3%. So that is the answer. Simple calculation. Okay. So next one. Next one is very most. Next problem. That is problem number 3. Two resistors of resistances R1 is equal to 10 plus or minus 1 ohm. R2 is equal to also same plus or minus 1 ohm. Are connected in series and parallel. Find the equivalent resistance of series combination and parallel combination. So dear students, R1, R2 value is given. R1 10 plus or minus 1 ohm. See 1 is the error in R1. Similarly in this case also 1 is there. 1 is the error in R2. So R1 equal to 10 ohm, R2 equal to 10 ohm. Okay. In this case 1 ohm and 2 are percentages. 1 and 2 are errors. 1 and 2 are errors. Okay. So calculate the net resistance in series combination and parallel combination. So very most important one. Okay. Already we know in series combination. So what is the effective resistance? R is equal to what? R1 plus R2. So R1 is nothing but 10, R2 also 10. 10 plus 10, 20 plus or minus. Errors also calculated. So 1 plus 1, 2. So that is 2 ohm. This is the answer. Simple. 20, R1 10, R2 10, that is 20. Percentage errors 1 plus 1, that is 2. Okay, this is the answer. Next one. In parallel combination, what is the formula for parallel combination of two resistors? So parallel combination, already we know R is equal to R1 R2 by R1 plus R2. So what is the value of R1? 10 only. నేను పర్సంటేజ్ కన్సిడర్ చేయలేదు, తర్వాత క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేస్తాను పర్సంటేజ్. దట్ ఈస్ ఎర్రర్ ఇప్పుడు క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేయలేదు, తర్వాత ఎర్రర్ నేను క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేస్తాను. సో ఫస్ట్ ఐ విల్ టేక్ ఓన్లీ వాల్యూస్. R1 వాల్యూ 10, R2 ఆల్సో 10, డివైడెడ్ బై 10 plus 10, 20. Cancel, 2 ones are 2 5s are. So 5 ohm. That is the net resistance in parallel combination. So నేను ఇక్కడ ప్లీజ్ రిమెంబర్ ఇట్ స్టూడెంట్స్, నేను ఇక్కడ ఎర్రర్స్ ని కన్సిడర్ చేయలేదు, తీసుకోలేదు. ఇప్పుడు క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేస్తా ఎర్రర్స్. ఆ తర్వాత ఎర్రర్ ని దీన్ని యాడ్ చేస్తే ఫైనల్ నెట్ రెసిస్టెన్స్ ఇన్ ప్యారలల్ కాంబినేషన్ వచ్చేస్తుంది. ఓకే, దిస్ ఇస్ ద 5 ohm నెట్ రెసిస్టెన్స్. ఓకే, దెన్ హౌ టు క్యాలిక్యులేట్ ఎర్రర్? 1 by R is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. By using this we get so delta R by R square is equal to delta R1 by R1 plus delta R2 by R2. So by using this, delta R by R square is equal to delta R1 by R1 plus delta R2 by R2. మనం ఫస్ట్ ఆల్రెడీ సాల్వ్ చేసి మెథడ్లోనే సాల్వ్ చేస్తే మనకి ఈ ఫార్ములా వచ్చేస్తుంది అన్నమాట. ఎర్రర్స్ దీన్ని ఇంకా దీన్ని. సో logarithm and differentiation after that. First I will take logarithm, then after differentiate, then we will get so final one. So that is R1 square and R2 square. So then on cross multiplication, delta R is equal to ఆ సైడ్ త్రూఅవుట్ ది ఈక్వేషన్ మొత్తాన్ని కూడా R స్క్వేర్ తో మల్టిప్లై చేస్తున్నాను. డెల్టా R1 సి R by R1 హోల్ స్క్వేర్. క్రాస్ మల్టిప్లికేషన్ చేసి డైరెక్ట్గా రాసేసాను. ప్లస్ సిమిలర్లీ డెల్టా R2 బ్రాకెట్ బిగిన్ R by R2 స్క్వేర్, R by R2 హోల్ స్క్వేర్. See dear students, ఈ R స్క్వేర్ ఈ సైడ్ తీసుకెళ్ళి మొత్తానికి మల్టిప్లై చేశాను. ఇక్కడ రాసేటప్పుడు R1 బయట రాసి R1 డెల్టా R1 ఇంటూ R by R1 హోల్ స్క్వేర్ ప్లస్ డెల్టా R2, దట్ ఈస్ R by R2 హోల్ స్క్వేర్ రాసేసాను. ఓకే, సో డెల్టా R is the error in the effective resistance in parallel combination. Okay, so then delta R1 what? Delta R1. So that is 1. This is the error 1. And what is the value of R? 5. What is the value of R1? R1 is nothing but 10 whole square plus delta R2. What? That is delta R2 is nothing but error in R2 1. What is the value of R? 5. R2. What is the value of R2? 10 whole square. See, 5 ones are 5 twos are 5 ones are 5 twos are. So 1 by 2 whole square, that is 1 by 4 plus again 1 by 4, that is equal to 1 by 2, that is equal to 0.5. This is delta R. So delta R is the effective error in parallel combination. Then final answer is R plus delta R. R plus delta. What is the value of R? 5 plus, that is plus or minus, plus or minus 0.5 ohm. This is the final result. Okay students, this is the important method. So one of the important formula like this. Very most important problem. Okay. Next one. Next one, students. So third problem. A cylindrical wire has a mass. Mass will be given 0.3 plus or minus 0.003 grams. And radius what? Radius 0.5 plus or minus 0.005 millimeter. And next one is length 6 plus or minus 0.06 centimeter. The maximum percentage error in density is maximum percentage error in density. Very easy problem. Maximum percentage error in density. Okay, this is the mass, this is the radius, this is the length. Maximum percentage error. So a cylindrical wire, this is the cylindrical wire. Okay, density is equal to mass by volume. So mass by volume is nothing but A into L. So m divided by area of the cylindrical wire, pi r square into L. So pi is the constant. Then we calculate the density. So the maximum percentage error in density. So maximum percentage error in density is nothing but delta rho by rho into 100. That is equal. Okay, m is nothing but delta m by L into 100. Delta m by m into 100 plus, that is 2. It is 2 delta r by r into 100 plus delta L by L into 100. Okay, students, this is the main formula. So maximum density error, maximum percentage error like this. So delta m by m. So delta m is the error. So what is the delta m value? Like this. This is delta m. This is delta r. This is delta L. So delta m what? Delta m 0.003 divided by m 0.3 into 100 plus 2 delta r 0.005 divided by r 0.5 into 100 plus delta L 0.06 divided by 6 into 100. So this is the given values. Okay, students. So 0.3, this is 0.003. See 100. 0.3 మనం 3 10 power మనం 3 10 power minus 1 రాయొచ్చునా. సో దాని పైకి వెళ్తే 10 power 1 అయింది. 10 power 1 10 square, that is 10 power 3. 10 power 3 and 3 in 10 power minus 3 cancel out, complete cancel out. This is 1 plus similarly see 2 into similarly same 5 into 10 power minus 1 5 into 10 power minus plus 1 10 power 2 cancel. This is similarly this is 5 into 10 power minus 3. Dear students, see 5 into 10 power minus 3 by 5 into 10 power minus 1 into 100. Okay, so minus 1 pi kelte plus 1. So 1 2 3 cancel out. 5 also cancel out. Similarly this one also complete cancel out. 6 into 10 power minus 2 into plus 2 cancel out. 6 is cancel out. This is 1. So 1 plus 2 plus 1, that is 4%. 4% is a very easy problem, very most important problem. Okay, students. Okay, So tomorrow we will discuss exam drill problems. Okay. Thank you.